Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking. Me, the old man, Roll Cage TV. They say I do the best I can with what I've got, and I say it's not a lot of talent. But a whole lot of lulls. Sneering, you got that lull in chat still? Yeah, I think I do that. Yeah. It is, I'm full of lulls. I gotta figure out which way takes me up to where I want to go. It looks like that way does. But that way might also. I don't know which path goes where. Why are there two pickup points, both going in the general direction? This way goes to the... Okay, now I can't tell from the size of the things. Okay, that looks wrong. Where would that be pointing to? Directly, it looks like it's directly in front of the direction of the truck. And my truck is pointed in general. Highlight something else so I can see my truck. Because it isn't necessarily the framing site, it could be. Okay, my truck is pointed this way. Yeah, it's pointed up here. That's not the way to go. Okay. So, I'm going to get rid of this marker. I'm going to get rid of this marker. I'm going to get rid of this marker. And so now I know that's where I want to get to. And I'll just follow a trail that seems to take me in that general direction. Wait a minute, where's the... Oh, I can't see it because it's right behind that. All right. Hopefully all you guys watched the last episode because you got to have a lot of fun laughing at me and enjoying the jump cut with the stream ended. But if you want to catch up on a recent episode, on my YouTube homepage, there's a section called Featured Games, and one of the featured games is SnowRunner. If you go to the SnowRunner featured games playlist, that shows you the latest SnowRunner episodes. Why does this not look like the best way to go? If you want to binge a whole season, though, of SnowRunner, the best way to do that is to go farther down on my homepage. There's a whole section of playlists for SnowRunner, and those are in bingeable order. I have a feeling this is not going where I want to go. I think this is just going up to the watchtower, because this is not a trail meant for this truck. But we shall see. This truck can do a lot, and I think there's just enough winch points around here to help. Once I get up here, coming back down may be a bit of a challenge. Oh yeah, it's like right up an icy slope. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I have to be able to back up somehow. Release the winch. This truck does not do icy. It does not. It is not capable. The one weakness of this truck is it's not capable of holding. There are no chain tires available for it. But it is amazing the kind of rocks and stuff it can. The small little rock trails it can get through because it is. It's wide, and you wouldn't think it could get through these little small trails between the rocks, but instead it just drives over the rocks on one side or the other, sort of like this. And sometimes it needs a little help from its friends. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. We all could use a little help sometimes. Some of us more than others. Does the trail stop here? It looks to me like the trail stops here. Yeah, okay. So here's the watchtower. I'm not sure I can get to the site from the watchtower. Yeah, I can't attach, with the trailer on me, I can't attach all the way to the back. Come on, get to the winch point. Oh, if only you could just hold it down, then I could see where I was going. Oh, clench horn. Is there anything directly in front of me I can winch to? Yes, maybe. Yes. I don't think this is the way to go, folks. I'm pretty sure this is not the way I'm supposed to be going with this big truck. But it does look like it does. Am I close enough that I can get this from the side now? I think I might be able to. It does look like there is a trail. No, I'm not. So close. Alright, I'll just have to try to go right over that rock. How am I going back? I have no idea. Okay, am I stable enough on here I can let go of the winch and try to re-winch to it from the side? Maybe. I have to release the winch though. No, 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 no. All right. Let's try this again, a different way. Okay. I think that's the same way I tried it before, but I'm gonna try to go over a different rock. And there is there anything else to winch to on that side? It does look like there's a tree there. Yes, there is. I can just reach it. Okay. What did I do? Okay, that's not good. I'm working it. I'm working it. I'm working it. Yeah, this is not the way to go. In case anyone was wondering, this is not the way to go. Now, not much different except a slightly different angle, I'm hoping, will make the difference. I need to get over that way. There's nothing to winch to over that way. This is what I did before when I almost tipped over. I think it is. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, don't turn the lights off. Turn the lights off? I did. Do I dare try to attach that while I'm sideways? I am. Because what difference would it make? If I'm going to reset the vehicle, I'm going to reset the vehicle either way. And the engine stalls. Okay. Detach the trailer. I'll come back for you later, buddy. Bye! And recover. Yes. All right. Change the time. And think about my sins. Okay. I need to somehow eventually get that trailer. How do I get up here? I know there's a way to come around here. I'm not even sure if I get to there, I can get up here. It looks like the way to get up here might be around this way. Somehow. I have no idea. Oh, maybe not there. Maybe like here. Something like that. That looks like a possibility. And I know the way to get there. But I'm not doing it with this truck. I believe it's on this shelf. I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly how this goes, but there is a trail through there. Past this brick framing site. And that trailer is going to sit there until I get another vehicle to recover it, which will probably be the vehicle that I'm going to use to make these deliveries. But I'm going to make 2 trips with a different vehicle. So it's going to be like 3 trips. But I'm getting these metal beams out of these framing sites, because I'm not going to leave the map until I get all that fixed. And this guy can go back in the garage, to be quite honest. Because that's not the guy either. Where is he? He's on the map? Yes, you. I was like, is he already where I want him to go? No. But he can get there quickly. Okay. You can carry 1 metal beams by yourself. And you have chain tires on. And you are nice and flat and stable. Another reason why I got this truck. And yes, it's a paid DLC vehicle. I am not taking a trailer with me. And I don't remember exactly the path to get there, but I know it's marked. And I know it involves going over icy rocks. And this vehicle, the bed goes out all the way over the wheels. The wheels don't stick out on the sides of the bed, so it can maneuver around trees and stuff easier. Where the Mastodon has a tendency to get stuck if it has to go around. Trees. The trees will get stuck in between the axles, the front and back axle sets. But we will get this done, and we will recover that trailer. Not through there. Through here. And this is not a terribly tippy vehicle, but it can tip. And it's not great in the mud because I have the chain tires on it, and regardless, they're half chains. Regardless, it wouldn't be great in the mud. And if I have to put the diff lock on, I have to put in low gear for the diff lock, which is unpleasant. Where the Mastodon has diff lock on all the time. You can't even turn it off. Can't turn off the all-wheel drive or the diff lock. I don't know what the snorkel on this thing is like, but I think it's pretty high. But yes, I have this in my fleet for a reason, for a couple reasons. One is it's much faster. If I need to haul something quickly, like for a contest, it's much faster, although I've given up on any contest. It has a stronger basic crane. I can use it to throw a fuel tank on, and if I need to do some refueling with it. Although it does not come with an external fuel tank, so that's one of the downsides of it. It does not come with fuel. So it's got decent fuel mileage, but still. Okay, now from here, is it? It's around this way, yeah. So the idea is just to get the metal someplace near a main road and then drag that trailer. And because of the fuel issues, I may actually have to run the Rezvani up here as a refueler. I'm not sure I'm still on the trail. No, it looks like this was the way to go. The music is pleasant, the background music. However, it can be a bit monotonous after a 6-hour stream. If you want to help me pick out more music, go to crinklesmusic.com. There's a link in YouTube description, and there's also, you can type XLAM music in Twitch chat. Most of my music comes from album 22. You can listen to it for free. But I could use suggestions from albums 21, 23, and 24. Up to 3 suggestions each from those 3 albums. You can leave a comment on YouTube, or you can whisper me on Twitch. And I would appreciate it. Now this is a tricky spot. But I've gone here before. At least with the Scout, I've gone here before. Not completely sure if I've gone here before with this vehicle. But I'm pretty sure I failed going there with the Mastodon. So now, some of this might be crackly, but there are tow points. And this is a hill I would not get up with the Mastodon because it does not have chain tires. And you need chain tires for this hill. Learn from hard experience. And so far, I haven't even needed the diff lock, which is nice. Well, the diff lock might burn out on this ice anyway. Hard surface. Oh, now up that way? Or can I go straight? The path goes straight. It looks like there's a hill there, but I don't know. The path goes straight. It might be worth investigating. Or goes to the left. The left looks promising. I mean, there's another path to the right. It's a fork. That looks bad. Let's go this way. Oh, and I got myself stuck on a rock or something, didn't I? Or I just had the brake on. Now, if the snow gets deep, again, no mud tires on this thing, so. This kind of looks like it's going back downhill, which is not what I want. What is that right in front of me? It looks like there's a framing site right in front of me. Oh, that's down to the brick framing site? No, it's not a framing site. That's just a cliff. That's a cliff. That does not help me. I do want to go back the other way. Okay. Now, it looks like there was or should be a path up there, but that it's kind of obstructed by rocks. Hopefully there's winchables, because this thing isn't necessarily the best rock climber. Although it is only half chain, so it's got off-road tires on the other part. And it looks like it's basically a rock path. If I can get up on the rocks without tipping the vehicle. Yeah, it's a rock ledge. And don't tip, and don't tip, and don't tip, and don't tip. There we go. I've learned to drive a little bit in this game. I've only been playing it for 20 years. Nobody's been playing it for 20 years. I haven't even been playing it for 2 years, but it feels like 20 years. Don't tip! He said don't tip! No, I'm not going to restore it. Because I think I can drag it out of there. With this thing. Because he's not going to have the fuel anyway. And I might not be able to flip it back over with this thing. I mean, it is just a scout vehicle, but... And it doesn't have ice tires. I just realized. Yeah, it's something like this. Yeah. Was I supposed to go over this rock? Maybe I'm supposed to go over that rock. We'll find a way to get close. This does have persistent diff lock, although it only has all-wheel drive. Engageable all-wheel drive. But I don't care about fuel economy in this truck, that's for sure. Now, the only thing that worries me here is I've got the mud tires on. But it's not as heavy as the Mastodon, so it might be able to, with a little bit of ice, it might be able to make it fine. Oh, that's why we love this game, right? No, it's not why we love the game. That's what people say always when you run into tragedy. Well, that's why we love the game. Because it makes you angry and frustrated, and you yell at your wife and lose your children and stuff. That's why we love the game. No, that's not why we love the game. Ugh. I am divorced, but it wasn't because I yelled at my stepkids. Well, this is easier. This is the mud part. This is easier. Although I did play a lot of Doom with my young stepson, who was probably too young for it at the time, but he turned out okay. I guess. I don't know. They went on to their life after me. I'm guessing we're fine. I don't know. My ex never talked to me again. That's not completely true. I say a lot of things that aren't completely true for entertainment value. Most of them have some little grain of something that I can riff on. The tiniest little grain of some experience, or maybe somebody who I know's experience. I can use that to riff on. Or riff off of. But yes, it is true that I was married for a while to a woman with a couple kids that I helped raise. That part is true. And she got homesick and wanted to move back to the state where she grew up, which is also true. I'm making it so far. I haven't gotten to the icy slope yet, though. I'm making it through the snow and mud, and I know I'll be able to make it over the rocks. Actually, the best rock climber vehicle is the Jeep Wrangler, but This thing can handle its own. I don't have the proper tires on though. I have the mud tires, but the Wrangler has a special suspension. I can't believe I maneuvered all through here with that truck and then flipped it in that last little piece. No, 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 no. I felt myself starting to slide and I just went for it, which is probably not wise. Would have ended up sideways into the river. Okay, wait, wait, wait. Stop. Did I pass where I was trying to go? Where am I? I'm here. Oh, I just missed that spot. Oh, I went along here. I didn't get close enough to the spots. Okay, no. Delete. Delete. I did take the same path that the other vehicle took. I just missed the spot. And now where? It's not there. That's for sure. Okay, it's up here, right? Yes, this is the path. Now, can I get up this icy slope? That is the biggest challenge in this vehicle. I'm going to try to get some momentum going. Better than the Hercules, better than the Mastodon, but still, I gotta try to get some grip on some snow on the side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Just get over here onto the brush. Okay. Up the worst of it. Oh, I thought I was over the worst of it. Ah, clench horn. Oh, I'm gonna tip. Don't tip. That looks like a good spot. I can't see anything there. Back over here. Thank you. Okay, now which way was I going? Well, I didn't go this way at all, did I? And there's my truck. That's what I'm trying to get to, there. Not sure I'll be able to recover them, but after all that heroics getting up here, and now's where I wish I had the Wrangler. He's not a rock climber. Safety winch. Is that the big tree? I think so. No, it's not. That's why I tested it first. Right? None of those trees may be big trees. There is a big tree there somewhere. All right, I think that's it. Yes. That one will work. Now I need to find some place I can hide behind. Which may be behind that tree, actually. If the winch will reach. Because I won't have the power to pull that truck straight unless I can wedge behind something or behind something. How far is the truck? Oh, I don't think I can get that far with my winch. Very close. Oh, I got it. Did I want my all-wheel drive on. Try this again. Okay, pull, 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 come on baby, pull. That tree I'm going to take down. No, 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 don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. Okay, I'm going to wedge myself right here. I need to grab a different spot. All right. Pull, baby, pull. Pull, baby, pull. Pull, baby, pull. Flip over, you. No, I knew that was going to happen. Change track. Not wrong. Recover. Yes. Map. Rezvani. Change track. Recover. Yes. All right, we start all over again. Leave the garage. I don't need no stinking map. I know how to get there by now. Same again, just without flipping over. Actually, I don't know how to get there. Do I make a right or do I make a left? Make a right. I come over here, follow the path down here. And then I'll figure it out from there. I have what? I have 2 more hours of this madness after this episode. And then I have to figure out how I'm going to edit the stream crash episode. This entire episode could probably be erased. I'm going to end up right back where I was. Getting the cargo out of this framing site, one way or another. If I have to take a truck that has a big crane on it, put it on the loading dock, take a truck with a big crane, and no, I got it. I have to get to the loading area. I don't know. I'll figure something out. It's going to happen. I'm not going to leave a framing site undestroyed because I leave only footprints behind and tire tracks. Oh, I'm looking. Sorry, Clenchhorn. I'm looking at the chat. I shouldn't be doing. Okay. Where does that go? That goes up here to the brick framing site. It's not where I want to go. By the way, this is not a tutorial. Oh, this is the brick framing site. Is there another brick framing site over there? Or did I just get turned around? I'm not talking because because I don't want to cry into the microphone. Wow, hydrating. All right. I'd say third time the charm, but this might be the fourth time. And I'm not sure this is going to be the charm run either anyway, so. 1 out of the first 20 tries will be the charm. Because if it takes me 20 tries, I'm deleting the game off of everything. I'm shutting down the Let's Play. We're going to be playing Stardew Valley starting next week. And I don't think this was the way I was supposed to go. Snowdew Valley, yes, it's going to be Snowdew Valley. Somehow I think there was an easier way to go than this. Okay, there's the trail. Now, let's try not flipping this truck and using some winches when I need to. I don't remember if I tried a winch or not. I don't think I had a safety winch. Now, let's go easy here. Let's go easy here. This is a tricky spot, I know, and there's no real good safety winch places, so just gonna kind of have to go for it. Make a big turn to get stable. Okay, hug the rocks. Hug the rocks. Hug the rocks. Okay, now this is the trickiest part. Very small ledge. Wait, I'm gonna make a very minor adjustment. Oh, come on. Gotta make another very minor adjustment. There we go. Hug the rocks, hug the rocks, hug the rocks. Got it. That's a scary spot. There's nothing to winch to there. I'm gonna have to go to this place twice. Now for the easy part in this truck, up the ice slope. Right. I think the Rezvani can put on chain tires, but I didn't think I was going to need it, and I didn't. But I just couldn't recover this vehicle. Okay, now I'm going to reevaluate again while I'm here. Yeah, let's erase all of those. This is where I want to get to. Where am I pointed? Let's highlight something else. If I can get rid of that. I think it does have to be through there. Yeah, that's just a ridge. And there doesn't seem to be any way across here. Okay, so we will get to the brick framing site, and then we will find our way to the metal framing site. And it's getting dark. How dark is it getting? Dark enough. And I don't think I'm going to have time to get to the brick framing site before I end the episode. And is this where I failed last time? I don't think it was. It may have been, but I don't think it was. Get up on that rock. Okay. Now, this might be where I failed last time. But I don't think it was. But it might be. And I don't think there's a way to safety winch from here. Yes, there is. Okay. No, 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 no winch would have been better. All right, folks, this is a good time for a break. I am going to reevaluate my life while I take a break. If you're watching on Twitch, I'll be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK, and almost never 6 a.m. the next day, 0600 hours in New Zealand. However, it will be plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year, thanks to today's savings time. And thanks to all of you for watching. Twitch again, stick around. YouTube next episode. I will see you then.